It's time for all your local high school football scores and highlights. It's Touchdown Friday Night with Kenny Hawkins and Kane O'Neill. Brought to you by McDonald's, Food City, Champion Chevrolet, Marsh Propane, Wild Wing Cafe, and Kingsport Concrete. It's Touchdown Friday Night.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Touchdown Friday Night, one of the largest high school football shows in Tennessee and Virginia. I'm Kenny Hawkins, along with my tag team partner, Kane O'Neill. Tonight, we got 17 games on tap. But before we get to any of those games, here's Kane with our Kingsport Concrete Hard Hit of the Night.
That's right, our hit of the night coming from Chucky O'Connor Smith, coming from Alec Doherty's blind side and lays him out. Never saw him coming. Take another look. This game went down to the wire. Highlights coming up a little later on. Kenny?
All right, thanks a lot, Kane. We begin tonight on the road in Dumpling Valley, where the top seed in Region 1 6A was on the line. For Dobyns-Bennett, it was simple. Beat Jefferson County, and the team that began the year at 2-3 would win the conference and top seed. Lose tonight, and the Indians would fall to the third seed. The Indians would get on the board early in this one. First quarter, moving the ball on the ground. Lyndon Redwine hands it off to Ian Hicks, former TV11 Player of the Week, and he weaves his way through the defense, takes it down the sideline, outruns everyone to the end zone. DB on top, 7-0. On defense, getting after the quarterback, Corey Sexton runs him down and forces a bad throw. It would be called intentional grounding. That resulted in a safety. Indians extend the lead. Then on offense, Keo Taylor takes the handoff up the middle, trucks the defender for a nice gain on the ground. Then Hicks takes it on the ground again, spins around the defender, gets into the end zone. Check this out. What a year for Dobyns-Bennett. 2-3. They're on top of the Region 1 6A. They beat Jefferson County tonight by the final of 39-0. It was Claiborne beating North Green 55-14. Daniel Boone visiting Cherokee tonight. They would jump out to an early lead when Mason Munger takes the handoff. He's going to go up the middle, and then he's going to dive towards the goal line, but he comes up just a little short. Next play, he high steps it the easy way for the score. Boone up 20-0. Cherokee trying to come back and get into the game. Jackson McIntyre with a beautiful pass to Andrew Walters, who hauls it in to the goal line for the touchdown. Cherokee on the board, but Boone would not relent. Ensuing kickoff, the returner finds a hole, runs it all the way down to the Cherokee goal line. No one's going to catch him, but oh yeah, there's always laundry on the field. It was called back. It didn't matter. Boone rolled tonight. They went on to beat Cherokee by the final of 27-7. And it was Cott County beating Volunteer 55-26. In Bloomingdale tonight, it was the Mason-Dixon rivalry as North hosted South. Rebels led 13-6 in the second quarter when Ethan Ward hits Luke Pollock in the flat. Pollock puts a spin move on the defender, goes in for the score. That would make it 20-6. Next possession, Ward, former TV11 Player of the Week, calls his own number. He will go untouched from 28 yards out to stretch the Rebels' lead to 27-6. Tilly-dilly. I'm going to start saying that. Raiders break out the trick play. First the reverse, then the pass to the quarterback, Peyton Robinson, who catches it in the end zone to cut the lead to 27-14 at the half. Too much Ward. Fourth quarter, he hooks up again with Pollock in the end zone. Dilly-dilly. Give the Rebels a 34-20 lead. They go on to win big tonight, 47-20.
Thought about this win tonight, man. Big way to finish off regular season.
Yes, sir. Big win. Big win. Big momentum going into the playoffs.
It's been an outstanding season. You know, our guys really bought into what we had to offer. It's an outstanding season. Got some outstanding guys in that locker room, outstanding coaches. It's a great feeling to be able to come out here in a season like that.
Yeah, it's big for us going into the playoffs, getting some momentum going in. I'm proud. I'm happy for these guys. I'm just proud of them.
So big win tonight for Sullivan South. They beat North 47-20. It was Knoxville Bearden beat Morristown West 28-14. Let's head to the Cougar Den. Sullivan Central looking for their first win of the year. But to get that, they'd have to get it against Elizabethan. And the odds stacked against them. Cyclones' Corey Russell was running wild all night. Takes a handoff, then beats everyone to the corner for the touchdown, but not so fast. It was called back for holding. Then Russell finds an opening on the right side, picks up 20 yards on the carry. Few plays later, it was Russell this time going over the left side, getting into the end zone for the touchdown. Cyclones up 21-0. Cyclones win big over Sullivan Central tonight, 50-14. Granger over Union County, 52-0. Kane?
All right, a great night for football at the Patriot Pasture in Greenville. Well, they were doing Greenville things early. Cade Ballard finding Dorian Goddard on the second play from scrimmage, and, well, he is just going to do the rest. Racing down the sideline, Do you think anyone's going to catch him?
Nope.
I don't think so. In for the touchdown. Greenville jumping out to an early lead. The very next time the Green Devils had the ball, Ballard hits Jamie Thompson in the flat. He looks like he's heading in for the score, but he's tackled at the 2-yard line, but didn't take long to get in. Very next play, Ty Youngblood.
What's up, Youngblood?
Waltzing in untouched for the touchdown, making it 13-0 Greenville. And Ballard wasn't done, finding Thompson across the middle, breaks a tackle and in for the score. Greenville cruising to the 62-7 win tonight. And Sevier County taking down Carter 14-11. At South Green tonight, the Rebels hosting Happy Valley. Warriors striking first in this one. Dakota Cochran taking the handoff, finding a big hole up the middle, making a cut and getting to the near sideline. And he is gone 21 yards to the house. Extra point, no good. So the Warriors up 6-0. Rebels answer with a big run of their own. Derek Howlett straight up the middle, and he is off to the races. 42-yard touchdown run there. He gets touched. South Green taking a 7-6 lead. The Warriors say, hey, we can do that too. Braden Sams up the middle, cutting to the outside and turning on the Jets. 56 yards to the end zone. Happy Valley back on top 14-7 after a 2-point conversion. And Sams, he's pretty good on defense,
also another TB11 player of the week.
Yes, he is, and that's a big reason why. The first play after the kickoff, pick 6. Happy Valley goes on to win this one 28-7. Gatlinburg Pittman taking down Kingston 33-28. To the range, West Green hosting Chucky Doak in a thriller. Pick things up in the fourth quarter. Black Knights have 10-7, and adding to it, Devin Jennings lowering his head and diving in for the score. Chucky Doak taking a 17-7 lead, but the Buffaloes stampeding back behind the Juice. Julian Lane calling his own number, getting to the far sideline. He's going to take this one down inside the 5, which sets up this. Brian McCrary weaving into the end zone from 2 yards out. Buffaloes come back to shock the Black Knights this evening in the fourth quarter, 21-17. What a game. Now that's 7 down and still 10 more to go in Northeast Tennessee and Southwest Virginia. But first, here are the Johnson County Longhorn cheerleaders to help take us to break.